Hey everybody, it's Teresa. Welcome to my channel. I'm going to make a necklace today, and I'm going to use some of the beads that came in the February and April 2025 Curated bead boxes. I have a coupon code for the Curated bead box. It's Teresa35, and I'll put it on the screen here and in the description box below, along with a link to the page to sign up for the subscription if you're interested. The coupon will save you 35% off your first box if you sign up. So in here I've got, and I only have half the amount of beads that I need because I've already got half my necklace made like I usually do. In here I've got these were from the February box. They're 10 millimeter. The color was Fuchsia Fun Abstract glass beads. And these are from the April box. They're the gold 8 millimeter gold Stardust beads. These are from the April box. They were the violet turquoise drizzled beads. I've got some bead caps from my stash. And here I've got some 4 millimeter jump rings. Here I have a lobster clasp, some 6 millimeter jump rings, and one 8 millimeter jump ring. I have an extender chain and a little heart that I'm going to put on the extender chain as a dangle. I don't think I'm going to put any other chain on here other than the extender chain because I think it's going to turn out to already be pretty long. And then I have this little flamingo that I'm going to use as my pendant. I'm pretty sure this came in a previous Curated bead box, but I'm not sure which one it was. And I have a little gold link from my stash. That's a 10 millimeter link. I have some pieces of 22 gauge German style wire. And I'm going to be using all my same jewelry tools that I always use. And I have my little New Orleans shot glass to put my wires in when I cut them off. I think that's everything. I'll try to find links and put links to everything I'm using that didn't come in the boxes in the description box below. So hold on, I'll get some of this out of the way and I'll be back. Okay, I've got some of my beads out here, and this is the half of my necklace that I already have made. And I've got one of the 8 millimeter turquoise and pink beads, one of the 10 millimeter beads with bead caps around it, another 8 millimeter turquoise and pink bead, one of the gold beads, 3 of the 10 millimeter beads, one of the gold beads, and then the pink and turquoise and the 10 millimeter and the pink and turquoise. So I'm going to take one of my pieces of German style wire. It's about a 3.5 inch piece of wire. And I'm going to take my pliers and go down about an inch. Bend the wire over to a 90-degree angle. Take my round nose pliers. Put them in the crook of the bend. Round those pliers facing me. Bend the wire back until it hits the tool. Rotate the pliers till they're facing the table. Take the short piece of wire up and under here until it hits the bottom of the tool. Kink the wire back until the loop is centered over the wire. Like that. Now I'm going to take I'm going to zoom in a little bit here. I zoomed out a lot so you could see the whole strip that I had already made here, but because it's so long. And now I'm going to take my bent chain nose pliers and hold on to my loop. Bring this part down. And at the same time push this part forward some. Just a little bit. And bring this part down. Now I'm going to wrap the short piece of wire around the long piece of wire 3 times. I'm going to take my cutters and cut off my extra wire. And take one of my little turquoise and pink beads and put it on here. I'm going to take my pliers. I'm going to go to the very tip of the pliers. And I have the loop down here facing away from me so that the loop at the top will be facing the same way as the loop at the bottom. So now I'm going to bend the wire over at a 90-degree angle. Take my round nose pliers and put them in the crook of the bend. Round nose pliers facing me. Bend the wire back until it hits the bead. Rotate the pliers till they're facing the table. Take this part under until it hits the bottom of the tool. Kink the wire back until the loop is centered over the bead. I'm going to take my bent chain nose pliers and hold on to my loop. Bring this part down while pushing this part forward some. I'm going to take my other pair of bent chain nose pliers and start to wrap. Wrap till there's no more room to wrap. I'm going to take my cutters and cut off my extra wire. And now I like to use these crimping pliers with the little half circles at the end there to tuck in the burrs when I cut off wire. And that's my first little link. And I'm going to put these together with jump rings because it seems like I know a lot of times I wrap them directly to each other, but it seems like they don't get tangled up or tangled up as much when you put them together with jump rings. So that's what I'm going to do. So I've got another piece of my wire. I'm going to go down about an inch, bend the wire over at a 90-degree angle. Around those pliers and put them in the crook of the bend. Bend the wire back till it hits the tool. Rotate the pliers. Bring the short piece of wire under until it hits the bottom of the tool. Kink the wire back until the loop is centered over the wire. Take my bent chain nose pliers and hold on to my loop. Bring this part down. Push this part forward a little bit. Wrap a short piece of wire around the long piece of wire 3 times. Take my cutters and cut off my extra wire. Now I'm going to take a bead cap and one of my 10mm beads and a bead cap. Now I'm going to take my pliers and go to the very tip of the pliers. Bend the wire over at a 90-degree angle. Around those pliers and put them in the crook of the bend. Bend the wire back until it hits the bead. Rotate the pliers till they're facing the table. This part under until it hits the bottom of the tool. Kink the wire back until the loop is centered over the bead. Take my bent chain nose pliers and hold on to my loop. Bring this part down and push this part forward. I'm going to take my other pair of bent chain nose pliers and start to wrap. Wrap till there's no more room to wrap. That didn't turn out exactly the way I wanted it to. See if I can make it, if I can salvage it. guess that'll be alright. That loop's not hardly as round as I would like it to be because I had to mess with it. I'll put my round nose pliers in there and see if I can round it out a little bit. I guess that'll be okay. Now I'm going to take my cutters and cut off my extra wire. And I'm going to take my crimping pliers and tuck in my little burr. Now I'm going to take one of my little 4mm jump rings. And open it up. And connect this link to the first link I made. Close it back up really well. So I'm just going to keep doing that until I get a strip made just like this one, and then when I come back we'll put it all together. So I'll be back. Okay, I've got both sides of my necklace made now, and now I'm just going to put it together. It's just really easy. I'm going to take my link here and a 6mm jump ring. Put one side of my necklace on. And another 6mm jump ring. Put the other side of my necklace on. I'm going to take another 6mm jump ring. And put my little flamingo on here. Like that. Now I'm going to go up here and take another 6mm jump ring. Put my lobster clasp on. And I have an 8mm jump ring. I'll put on this side. And I have an extender chain. It's about 2 inches, I think. Now I'm going to take a 4mm jump ring. Put my little heart on here. And put it on the end of my extender chain. So there's my little dangle. And there's my necklace all done. So hold on, I'll get all laid out here so we can see it better, and I'll be back. Okay, there's my necklace all done, made with some of the beads from a couple of different curated bead boxes. Like I said, if you're not subscribed to the curated bead box and you decide you want to be, that coupon code will save you 35% off your first box if you sign up. I hope you all have enjoyed this video. As always, thank you so much for joining me today. I really appreciate those of you who have subscribed to my channel and watched my videos and liked and commented on my videos. I have a website where I sell my jewelry. It's Teresa's Handmade Jewelry, and I'll put a link to it in the description box below in case you're interested, along with a link to my Facebook, Instagram, and my email. If you haven't, I'd really love it if you'd subscribe and hit the notification bell so you're notified when I upload a new video. So until next time, I hope you all have a great day. Take care.